trying this one more time. Maybe I won't screw up this time. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, this means I gotta redo stuff. Okay, well, hi. Welcome. I'm your host, Elizabeth. Before I realized I was in the middle of doxing myself, and I failed, I was just like, hey, there was Youngblood drama, right? That's where we were in our lives. That is absolutely where we were in our lives. I hate the internet, by the way. That's not true. I actually like the internet a lot. The internet's cool. It's full of cool stuff. But yeah, there was Youngblood drama. I remember seeing this just the other day, and we were gonna go find it. See, I'm pointing in my shadow at my computer, which is over here. Oh, you can actually see my finger down there. Doop, doop, doop. You know what? While I'm at it here, let me flip this, and I'm just gonna replay that, just so we get it on record that this Pestilence has followed me on Twitch. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for following me. Everybody else, thank you very much for hanging out with me and dealing with my boomerisms. Because I'm boomering. I'm booming it up. I'm not even old enough to be a boomer. What life does to you. Breaks you down. But yeah, there was totally Youngblood drama. Where is Youngblood? Man, how far in did I zoom and it didn't scale this nearly as well as it should have? Where's Youngblood? This is a question I get asked. Lots of old drama and lots of Rob Liefeld making bad business decisions. That's where a lot of discontent comes from. This was hold on, let me go back. You don't even have the context. So I got this. This is out of the 50 cent bin, man. This was in the 50 cent bin, Youngblood #1. It's in pretty good shape. There's like one spine tick, and otherwise it's not bad. There's a little corner scuffing up in this corner, a little down here too. I think that might just be, time. Like the printer messed up. But it's otherwise in pretty decent shape. And I'm pretty happy with that, because now I have like number 0, number 1, number 2, and number 3. And really, with the way Image released books, it's like the first 5 years of Youngblood. Yeah, I remembered that just like a week ago, there was totally drama. And he can't get along with the current person. Then he revealed in this post on Facebook that, I don't have the rights to this. Oh. That's brutal. That is so brutal. Like, look at this, man. He gets booted out of Image, right? He's got no money. He needs money, so let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. I remember Rob Liefeld talking about this. I don't know if that was a movie deal, but that was like a Netflix thing. He partnered with his man named Andrew Rev, unknown to me, and he informed me a number of times that he could make me a big success. The next Todd McFarlane. Dude. That's stupid. Like, the magnitude of success that Rob Liefeld had back in the day is so big that... And Todd McFarlane hasn't really produced comics, like, himself in so long that this is an insult. This is stupid. It told me I could audition for producing Youngblood comics. Woo! I have questionable access to the characters I created and shepherded for 3 decades. As a result, shut down the storyline to take Youngblood to issue 100 and beyond. Taking his toys and going home, boys. Youngblood will no longer be published by Image with his involvement. Isn't that brutal? Yeah, I really hate to tell you, man. No one cares. No one cares. Wait, hold on. Don't you have a crowdfunded campaign that you should be working on for Brigade that's 6 years overdue or something ridiculous? I think he does. I can't see the chat right now, by the way. So if you're talking to me, I can't see it. Oh, I just waved at the camera, despite the camera not being on. Yeah. Nobody really cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. People might go, oh yeah, that character. I'm not sure I remember Cybrid at all. So anyway, yeah, there was totally some Liefeld drama there. Of course, Liefeld has always seemed like kind of a dramatic guy to me anyway. So maybe that's nothing new. I have to look at that later. Something on Discord. Which, you know, if you happen to be on my Discord server, you could literally just join my chat right now and talk to me. So anyway, let's get back to these books. Oh yeah, this was funny. I noticed this a little while ago. Like, just sitting on my desk, I had this. I had this. Then I just brought this home. So now, do I have enough copies of this art? It's pretty nice art, though. I reckon I can't get too mad at it. But I did notice something weird. The font's different. The creator names on each one of these. I think I would have went with this font on all of them. Like, that is a great font for their names for the tone of the cover. Oh, but you know what my favorite Absolute Carnage thing is right now? It's still the poster that was in the middle of this comic shop news, which is why this was hanging out on top of my desk. It was like, is there some way I can get this hung up somewhere without somebody thinking I'm a psychotic killer? This is just dope. It's the dopeness. It's the dope hotness, dope hottie hotterness of the hot. Like, this is just so gory and awesome. Absolute Carnage was so gory and awesome too. Like, it's not just the cover art. The whole thing was. So anyway, this was out of the 50 cent bin at Graham Cracker Comics. So was this one. Planetoid by Ken Gehring. Ken Gehring, the guy that does Gogor, which is hanging out in this, I think it's in this stack. So when I saw this in the 50 cent bin, I was like, you know what? I gotta check that out. I did a review of like issue 1 a year ago or something, so it'll be interesting to revisit it, even though this is issue 5. I'm kind of jumping around the story in a weird way. Let's put these two books over here. Like so. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get this other 50 cent bin book out of the way. Yeah, Prime. You know, I'm apparently just gonna collect like all the Malibu books eventually. I don't even want to know what's going on here. That's disgusting. That is a disgusting panel, whatever's being represented there. Blurp. Seems pretty unhappy, whatever it is. That's kind of crazy looking, both sides. Both pages are crazy. Could be a fun read. Not super familiar with Prime. Isn't Prime one of those characters that eventually got written by, like Alan Moore or something, and deconstructed because that's all he knows how to write? I think so. Oh no, the corner got ticked! No! Oh, that's brutal! I don't know when that happened. It was fine in the store. I must have... I don't know. It was just in this bag. I don't know what that could have hit to pick it over like that. Oh well, I've just ruined that book. Fortunately, I don't collect books for money, so it's not going to bother me that much. Anyway, I was about to say, I'm going to get a drink real quick, so I'm going to mute for a second. Enjoy the Space Church music. Okay, I'm back. Well, that was the longest BRB ever, wasn't it? Anyway, I grabbed some image first. Like, I got some dollar stuff at Westfield, so I got this Unnatural #1, image firsts. Apparently, I didn't have this. It wasn't in CLZ, and I didn't recognize the cover, so I went ahead and grabbed that puppy. Maybe I already own it. Maybe it's in the drawer full of comics over here. I just haven't read it yet, but whatever. Just means I have a second copy. No big deal. It's $1. Come on. Wait. Is that the swordsman? Ready to kill the Avengers? Okay, hold on. We've got Thor, Hercules, and the Vision. Tell me the swordsman is going to menace them? Sorry, I'm flipping through. I'm looking for... I don't even see the conflict in this book. Who are they fighting? Was it like literally the last page? Yep. Alright, well, he's apparently at least way more powerful than the swordsman used to be. That's stupid. Why kill an Avenger just to bring them back, you know? I don't know. I got these two other image first. I mean, they're $1. How can you go wrong, right? And, people were hyping this up. I don't think it's gonna be great for me, but people were hyping it up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna give it a try. She looks pretty serious. She like the star of the book? She's like in every page. Oh, dude, cool snake monster thing. I dig it. She's totally the main character. She is on like every page, man. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I do. Now we can fly all we want. This course action is to destroy the thing. What? God, that's so stupid. Oh. I don't know the context for what was happening, but it's stupid. Oh yeah, I also got this cover, which I can show you thanks to that convenient glare right there. I can't believe that corner got dog-eared. Let's see. What can I... Wow! I just totally spoiled the story by randomly flipping the book open. Well, I'm not going to flip through that anymore. Suffice to say that Mirka and Dolfo art on the interior, awesome. I didn't really like this cover that much, but I'm a dope and keep buying variant covers. Don't be me. Don't do it. Gogor, though. Hypeness! I love everything about the previous 3 issues of this book. So I'm hoping I'm going to love everything about this issue. Justice League Odyssey number 12. I would have sworn up and down this was supposed to have been a mini at the beginning. Oh, wow. A mini at the beginning. That's just dope. That is awesome looking. I don't even know what's going on. They're like powered up over here. He's super powered. Everybody's powered. I like it. And Life or Death Toyo Harada number 6. I think I am the only person purchasing and reading this book. Oh look, there he is. Hovering next to a brain in a jar. who knows what's going on. That's my loot for the day. That's a pretty good haul. That is so not the most impressive thing to put on the top cover, is it? In fact, they've like formatted the trade dress on that book for this presentation. Is Valiant watching? Did Valiant choose to do it that way? Make my life easier? Questions inquiring minds want to know. Probably not. Oh man, I got a lot of reading to do. I got these to read, and I got a whole drawer full of comic books over here to read. I got a bunch of trades I got to read. I need to just sit down and do nothing but read comics. The problem is, after I read them, I got to talk for like 20 minutes about them and do a review. It's crazy. It's absolutely not conducive to getting a lot of work done, and I have no idea where I'm going to put these books because I want to make up some bags and boards right now. Just sit them right there, and oh my gosh, this is on top of my boards. Like this is just how piled up everything is right now. I got all this stuff just sitting right here, just off camera. I gotta put that somewhere. There we go. Please don't fall over or anything. Some bags, boards, and I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. And if anybody happens to drop in and join me, you know, say hi while we're working. Not going to make up too many of these, I don't think. I just want to make enough that I can bag everything that still needs to be bagged. Which I think... Oh, I forgot I got those Tinseltowns. I was about to say 20 books, but it's probably 25. Just... Really? Inside or the outside? There we go. Alright. You gotta hate it when a speck of something gets in there, you know? Total bummer. And for those of you out there, what did you pick up on New Comic Book Day? Did you get anything super ultra cool? Super ultra mega fine, maybe? I hope so. If you did, you know, feel free to leave a comment or drop in the discussion if you're here right now. I don't know what my viewer count is because I'm not actually looking at that monitor. But there were a few people here, all lurking, which is fine. Never think that I don't appreciate lurkers and stuff, because I absolutely do. Now that is totally a-okay with me. Lord knows I go and I lurk in people's chats often enough that if I got upset about that, it would be super hypocritical of me. Like, I'll say hi and then just ghost. You know, I do that to Vinge all the time. I do that to Digi. I'm trying to get Digi's viewer count on, I almost said Steam, on Twitch up. Way Mr. Digital can do his thing, you know? I'd like to get him to affiliate, but he's got this, I think he streams too much. And so he gets a lot of stream time where he doesn't have a lot of viewers. He's doing like Zelda Rando in the middle of the day, and it's just like me watching and no one else. And I'm happy to sit there with him, you know? And I think that's hurting his view average. What he really needs is just a super mega raid to drop like 30 people on his head or something. And like 5 of them to stick around for a few hours. That would get him across the finish line, I think. His Twitch strategy is kind of like my YouTube strategy. Let's just put out a lot of stuff and see what happens. Although I guess I'm being kind of unfair because my Twitch strategy lately has been basically non-existent, because for about a month, I have not streamed nearly as much as I had previously. I need to get back to it, you know? I need to actually do it, because that's the only way people are gonna find out who I am. But, I haven't missed any of these. I think I've had once or twice, the last like 6 weeks or so, where I've just made a video for this instead of doing a stream. But this is because life has been crazy. I think everybody can relate to life getting a little hectic and crazy on them at some point. And mine sure feels that way. It absolutely feels that way. Okay, we got a bunch of these things made up. I don't think that's nearly enough, but I'm going to go ahead and start bagging. Oh, and I need a thick comic bag. I got some of those made up. I keep them right under my desk. You can see the difference. Maybe. I don't know how well it comes through on the camera. If I tap the boards to the same side, then you can see current board, line it up. So my thumb right there is where the edge of the bag is. See, bag made for thick comics. It's an extra, I don't know, 2 or 3 millimeters right there. Which what Absolute Carnage is going to go into. Protect that book. I keep a short box under my desk, put bagged comics into, before I get a chance to go actually put them up. Oh, speaking of Absolute Carnage, I picked up Scream and Separation Anxiety, and I flipped through them, and they totally did not do a lick of anything for me. So I ended up not buying them, but I did look at them, and I want people to know that I did look at them. So nobody goes, oh, did you check those out? It's like, yeah, I did. And I didn't think they looked particularly awesome. Oh, mess. You know what? Let me show the mess. Like, it's not really a mess. It's just I had this one cardboard thing that fell down. I got this in the mail a few weeks back from Mitch and Elizabeth Brightweiser apologizing for the book being late. That's super classy. If you can't, I'm not going to show the back. I don't want to dox myself accent. If you can't meet your deadlines, at least telling people that you can't meet your deadlines, like, that is the professional way to do it. You got to set those expectations. And if you can't keep promises, you should at least let people know. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Open communication with your customer base better than no communication. Like Ben Henderson, Cautionary Comics. Boy, that's a snug fit. I'm not going to push on that anymore. I'm going to tap it down. There we go. I haven't got my Ravage Kill All Men that I backed. It was supposed to have been delivered like 2 months ago. So we exchanged a couple emails back in like May. So you get my mailing address. And then, you know, I didn't hear anything. Deceased will not go in this bag. Is there something wrong with the bag? There we go. That's a really tight fit. This isn't even like a thick comic. That bag must just be deformed. So anyway, I was talking to him on email, and then we talked on Twitter about 2 weeks ago, I guess. And then he deleted his Twitter account. And I'm left in limbo. So I had to email him again. I did that last night. But apparently, I'm not the only one in this boat. The email he sent me back said he didn't have my mailing address, which is funny because I replied to an email that I sent to him that he had replied, like I replied to his reply that had my mailing address in it. So it's like, dude, just stop lying. It's okay to just be like, hey, we screwed up and we're going to make it right. He was very nice though. He was like, hey, do you want the package, or do you want us to still send you stuff, or do you just want a rebate or a refund? I'm like, no, man, I want to have the book in my hand. Like, you sent me the digital. I would like to actually own the physical. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm implying there. I absolutely don't know what the heck I'm implying. But I'm implying something. Art in that was so good. It's kind of fun revisiting those old Image books, like I have been, because I just don't remember what happened in them, you know? Like reading a brand new comic. It does leave me wondering, like, how many of those books I actually read? you know, 25, 30 years ago, how long ago, because it may have been I only ever read like one issue of The Pit, or I only ever read like 2 issues of Spawn or whatever. Well, I mean, I got a bunch of issues of like Spawn Dark Age or something. Which, hold on. I haven't actually read them. I've owned those books for 15 years, and I've only ever flipped through them to look at the art. I've never actually read them. What a weirdo! I am a weirdo. Holy moly. That is the dumbest thing. I think I could at least be bothered to read them. Yeah, I'm actually bagging the Marvel free preview. Shut up. I don't want to hear about it. I know it's weird. But who knows, man? Sometimes disposable stuff turns out to be worth something because everybody assumes it's disposable and they just throw it away. It'll never be worth anything, I know. You don't have to tell me that. I know that. Let's see. And then I got these just sitting here. Don't know where I'm going to put them. Up here. I got my Superman. Hardcore down here. It's Absolute Carnage Flyer down here. And I guess I got to see if I already have this free previews thing somewhere. Set that aside. The queue of stuff to deal with. What is this stuff? I just realized there's a whole stack of comics here. More stuff that needs to get bagged and boarded, I guess. Oh, I do already have one of those. It's right here. Oh, this is the stack of stuff that's not already in CLZ. These are like T-Bird and Throttle. Yeah, this is stuff that I can't put in. And I guess I couldn't find that preview book in CLZ. I don't know what's up with that. I'll go look again later. Okay, well I guess that's just gonna go back and sit on my desk some more because I got nothing. There's nothing I can do with that right now. This though is gonna end up over there in the stack of stuff I plan on cutting up. Yeah, I'm a savage, man. Let's see, these are all bagged and boarded and probably in CLZ already. Put them in here. I'll have to go through and make sure that all this stuff is cataloged later, but right now I just want to get it in that short box down there. Now we've got Tinseltown issues hanging out over here. Need to bag these. There are 5 of them plus a bookmark, all signed. Super cool. I'm really happy that I backed that, I forget if it was a Kickstarter Indiegogo. Not that for most sane people there's really a difference, but some people, they really just don't like Kickstarter. It all goes back to when Kickstarter refused to permit Jawbreakers, Lost Souls, be on their platform. This looks like a bigger bag. No, I guess Tinseltown is just cut slightly smaller. Oh, it's probably because it's newsprint. It doesn't have as much of a bow in the spine as a comic that has a more rigid cover would. Why is there just a board sitting over there? I swear, when you're not doing stuff correctly for a while, and then you go to do stuff correctly, things are a mess. Oh, the board's too big. This must be a Silver Age board. I guess that explains why it was over there. Alright, well, let's put this bag back here. And, oh, I was going to slip the bookmark. Pretty cool looking bookmark. Just slide that on. Here, I like doing that, man. Sticking the ephemera in the back. Because that's on the side of the book, or the side of the board where any acids shouldn't get through or anything like that. But it ought to be okay. In before somebody tells me that I'm wrong and it's not okay. So one day, I'm hoping that be like a newsprint apocalypse or something, and all these alternative books, except for mine, vanish into smoke, and I'll be like king of the newsprint mountain. Wouldn't that be fun? It's not gonna happen. And if it ever did happen, Peter Smitty would just print some more. Like, this would not be a problem. He would find the remedy very, very quickly. A man can dream. Man can dream. And I'm hoping, you know, maybe something that I buy end up being worth something one day. I know it won't. I know it won't, which is why I'm not stupid enough to try to count on this as a investment or something like that. I know people in the 90s, that speculator bubble that contributed to the bursting of comics and all that, like, that's stupid. They're funny books, man. Funny books. Don't take them too serious. Oh my gosh, I can't get this board in the bag. There we go. Like a USB cable. You know, you try putting it in one way, take it out, you try putting it in a different way, it doesn't work. Then you go back to the first way, and suddenly it works, even though you literally not change a single thing you were doing. This has got to be riveting stuff. But hey, at least you're getting to see all these cool covers. Like, that's a great cover. I do like the little story told in the corner boxes on Tinseltown. So she draws her pistol, fires, and then there's the recoil after the shot. Like, that's just a great little mini story in 5 panels. Who is she shooting? Why? Who knows? Especially because she's not supposed to have real bullets in her gun. Okay, that is everything piled up on my desk. I'm gonna go ahead and make up bags and boards for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these things. And then we'll call it a stream at that point. Those of you who have been checking this out and hanging out with me, I appreciate it. We've just been kind of freewheeling, you know? Oh, there's one thing I want to do where we get any flippin', ooh-hottin', whoa-mommyin', you know, any kind of completely ridiculous verbiage I want to apply. Before any of that happens, I want to go... Yeah, see, I'm giving you something to look at while I get over here to my computer. And I go over to Twitter. I find the link. Oh, that's weird. DJ Standel tweeted, but I can't. You have been blocked from performing this action. Really? I'm blocked by whoever this is? Hold on, let's open this up in Edge. I don't even know who Altarisi is. Natasha Altarisi. Okay, whoever this is. Hold on. Hold on, we getting drama. We got a drama now. Where's my Streamlab window? I have no idea who this person is. I don't think I've ever heard their name before. But they have me blocked. So, whoever this person is, why am I blocked? I see you live in Oklahoma. I don't think I have ever made fun of Okies, so I don't understand why you would have me blocked. That's a bit of a bummer. Anyway, CJ Standel is a local comic book creator. Let me pull up his tweet here. And I have his book. I need to reread, or to finish reading his book, or his second book. I read the first one, it was excellent. The sequel also seemed to be really excellent, but I got to a section that hit me so hard, I couldn't keep going. So, he seems like a cool dude in person, you know? shook hands. He remembered my name? That's kind of mind-blowing. He remembered my name, which is awesome. And I really appreciate chance to meet somebody like that. Like, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's flip back to the Elgato for a second. Let's see, I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, there it is. My tweet to Elon Musk. Okay. Bring that over. I've been trying to push these stupid rag stickers, man. I lost my Streamlabs window. There it is. I've been trying to push these so that Mad Mori can get his special magical rags cover made. So, Elon Musk, you like comic books? This didn't work, by the way. I don't believe Elon Musk clicked this, which is a shame. I was hoping that the picture of this dude right here would, you know, do the trick, but it didn't. However, you out there can order these. We need like 120 or 110 of these still to be sold, and then Brian Ball will have no choice but to make the Mad Mori cover. Oh, now you're like, well, who's Mad Mori? Why should I care? He's a Twitch streamer. He's a comic book geek. It's kind of cool. Let's see, was Mori Kyopa? Please tell me I got that right. And he's hosting somebody right now. Let's just get on over here. Press start to pause. Oh, that's cute. Anyway, he's a Twitch streamer. He talks about comic books, and he talks about Magic the Gathering a lot. And, you know, I make clips of his stupid stuff. So, there you go. Alright. Anyway, it's just another rags cover, and it could be fun. So, that's why I'm pushing it. Plus, it's fun to just spam. You know, I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity in your life to just go spam stupid stuff. It's kind of fun. It's liberating when you get to do it. Okay, we're going to make up the rest of these bags boards real quick. We'll slap these things into bags to prevent more damage like this dog-eared corner. I'm so upset at myself, however I did that. Like, I don't know how I did that. But that, oh. You know, while I am strongly of the belief that comic books should be read, you know, that is their purpose, I also like taking care of them. I guess it makes me like an archivist or something, which I am absolutely okay with being called an archivist, like if that's just what I am, because I like to collect and preserve things, and I also like to use them and read them. So, you know, you get the archive, but it's a living archive. I was once asked, kind of like, what my ideal career would be, and I was like, I want to run the Library of Congress. You know how much fun I would have in that place? 14 million books, and they all need someone to love them, someone to read them, someone to make sure that they're being taken care of, somebody to maintain the archives so that they don't get damaged, so that the temperature's right. Like, I would be superb at that. I would probably do something like a live 24/7 stream of people flipping through books. Like, wouldn't that be cool? When I say flipping through books, I don't mean like just, you know, modern mass market stuff. I'm talking like people flipping through like old manuscripts. That way we can expose that to people. We can get that out there into the world so people can see the past and see where we've been. So many people today seem intent on erasing the past, on destroying everything that came before. I honestly don't understand the predilection towards destruction that some people have. Like, they think destroying something will remove its influence in the world, and it doesn't. All you do is make it easier to manipulate people, which is, of course, the actual goal. You want people to be stupid, without any basis of understanding. That way they can go from one frothing, screaming fit to the next. You look at 1984, that is what the main character's job is. He's an employee in the Ministry of Truth, and his job is, ironically, to edit history, to destroy the truth. And they're very effective at it. They're more effective at that than the modern censors are, despite how effective the modern censors are. Oh boy, now we're getting into like current events, man. The stuff going on in China scares me. I know we're getting kind of far afield from comic books, but that's where the conversation has led us. Stuff going on in China or Hong Kong, that should absolutely scare you. Google giving the Chinese government access to all kinds of advanced AI stuff. You want to know who that's probably about to get dumped on? If your answer was protesters in Hong Kong, you are absolutely correct. Protesters in Hong Kong are going to be like facial ID'd, going to have their lives destroyed, even if they survive the fact that the Chinese army has, tanks and stuff rolled into the streets. Man, it's going to be Tiananmen Square, except worse, and it's going to be everywhere. There won't be any covering it up. Even the Chinese government, I don't think, has the power to cover that up, because thumb drives, so cheap and ubiquitous, whatever that word is, everybody has them, and it's so easy to just disseminate information on them. There's no escaping it. I understand from somebody I read probably a couple years ago now, that's kind of how the internet works in Cuba. People want something, and so somebody goes out of the country with a thumb drive, gets it, and then they smuggle that thumb drive back into the country with all the stuff that everybody wanted, and then they just share it around. We jokingly call that, sneaker net, but is there any technology more powerful? Like, you can't monitor that. That's like World War II, the little tiny radios that were airdropped into like the French and Belgian and Dutch countrysides to coordinate with the resistance there, to give people, the BBC broadcasts and stuff. Like, you can't get all of that. It's too much. There's too many little things out there. And I just worry. Hong Kong is going to boil over, and I don't know what that's going to lead to. It's got me a little afraid. Because if the Chinese government starts massacring protesters, that footage gets out, and it will. It absolutely will. Governments that have hitherto just kind of ignored the abuses of the Chinese government are going to actually pay attention. And what can you do? Nobody's going to go to actual war for a bunch of protesters in Hong Kong. Well, maybe the British might. Oh, who am I kidding? The British don't have a spine anymore. They wouldn't. But the trade sanctions, for example, just imagine the damage that's going to do to the world economy. People going to end up losing their jobs and stuff. It's crazy. It's nuts. Freak's Origin by Walt Simonson. Man, Walt Simonson's Thor is best Thor. I don't think anybody can dispute that. People may try, but I believe that they are factually incorrect on that matter. We're coming to the end. I've only got 2 more books to bag up here, and I'll call this stream a wrap. So we're going to get this sweet, sweet Youngblood. Pretty sure this is like the main side cover, even though it's a flip book. So this is like the team I think I and everybody else remembers. I can't believe I got this, and it's in good shape too. It's in better shape than that brand new copy of Unnatural. Man, I might go buy another copy of Unnatural next week. Just so I get one that doesn't have that dog-eared corner. Gosh darn it. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the other thing today, I went to Walmart to see if they'd restocked or stocked up the next issues. Yep. Yep, no more brand new fresh Walmart 100-page giants. Alright, we are all done here. I'm gonna put this stuff aside. I'm gonna lay out these now nicely bagged and boarded books. Hopefully none of these books get any more damage. Man, that Youngblood cover's dope. Let's put the non-dope stuff on the bottom. Let's see. That's kind of non-dope. We'll put that down there. Oh, Gogor looks good. I don't like that Unnatural cover. We'll put that, like, right there. Kind of get the title up there. Nobody cares. Something like that. Oh, that fist. That looks pretty cool. We'll get these image firsts. Just kind of layer them down. Oh, I just whacked the camera. Sorry about that. I'm not sorry. Ah, there's just too much stuff. There. That's a picture of everything I bought. Congratulations, me, for making it nicely organized. Ooh, and look at that glare just absolutely destroying everything. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna call it a stream here. Let me just stack this up so that these don't get squished or something funny. You all have a great day. I know my viewer count's kind of fluctuated here and there, so everybody who stopped in tonight, whether just for a few minutes or whether for a while, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You all have a wonderful, great day. I will see you next time, and take care of yourselves, you know? Take care of yourselves. And we end as another song begins. Isn't that the way? Is that the way? Bye-bye, everybody. I appreciate it. Oh, let me wave. That's a good way to end it. Just do a little wave here.